Alright, thank you so much for joining me for Plane Accident. I almost played this for Next Fest, the demo. We had played an earlier Next Fest of this, almost I think maybe a year ago, if not I guess I'm not sure, I'll have to check. I'll put a link up for you. Um, but then I saw that the game they announced that the game was coming out on the 20th, and the dev was kind enough to send me an early key to play just a few days early. So, we're gonna go ahead and do our adventure. First day. Oh, before starting work on real disasters, you must undergo training. At our training center, you will learn what will be your responsibilities. Good luck. Kind of new. Takes the backpack from the trunk. Welcome, it's your first day on the new job. My name is Anthony, and I know everything about plane crashes. Before you begin the real investigations, you must undergo training under my supervision. Oh, I might... we're at the hypothetical crash site. The first thing you must do is take your backpack with you, where you'll have the necessary equipment. You'll find the backpack at the back of the car. Slightly unusual controls. I'm not mad about it. Right, find the wreckage. When you have your equipment ready, you have to find the wreckage. Take a look around the hangar. Okay, hold on. Hold on. There we go. I had to invert the mouse. First time I ever had one where the mouse was incorrect. Ready to work? Find the wreckage of the airplane. Found it! Okay. Mark the corners. 1, 2. Extinguish the flames! Oh no, use the extinguisher to put it out. Seriously? Someone wouldn't have done that already? Okay. There's somewhere. Not the cardboard cutout of the trees. I love the cardboard cutout. Oh, there it is. Right, secure the evidence. Back to 1. It's not only the aeroplane parts that constitute proof. We have to secure every object that could have something to do with the catastrophe, mark the bottle, and later we'll investigate its contents. Sometimes some evidence is hard to find. Then we can use a drone. Choose it from your equipment. Scan for map. Little buddy. Oh, I hate that sound. Ah. Okay, at least it's short. Excellent. The drone has found something. I suggest you check it. Wait. I don't know. Where? Oh. The drone doesn't distinguish between different objects, so it happens that we find regular pieces of trash. Let's check the second part. Wait. Look across. Okay. Distracted. Alright. I could have swore when I was the opposite direction. I'm facing this way. Oh, I see it. Hidden behind the trees. We found the last part. Mark it with a marker. Oh. Okay. Every time we need to create a photographic documentation, the blue circles indicate places that can contain subjects worth recording. Take the camera and enter the circle. Oh. Circle. Look around, inspect the parts of the wreckage closely. If something appears interesting, the camera will illuminate the window in red. Order the wreckage to be transported. Good job. When we have all the parts of the wreckage and the photos, then we can move on to the proper investigation. Take the telephone and call the transport team, and we can move it to the hangar. Mr. Wolf Removal Services. Mission accomplished. Go to the hangar and establish the cause of the crash. Okay, the hangar is the place where the real investigation begins. In the beginning of every case, go to the office and read the case documents lying on the table. Over here. Place of accident, blah, 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 victim, no description, it's raining. Technical log. Comprehensive technical review of the aircraft and quick, poor but cheap services. Replace components, wings, hyperspeed. No other malfunctions found. The work was done by Mechanic X. XYZ service repaired components, the engine. No other malfunctions. Airfield 1, Airfield 2 flight, weather sunny. Weather cloudy, flight duration 35 minutes, flight without disruption. He's talking off to the side, but it goes away so quickly that I don't think to see it. Inspect the substances inside the bottle. Interesting. It's worth checking what's in the bottle, but let's take a look at care of that later. Now look through the witness file. Lady Y. The witnesses' testimony are the information from the people who saw the catastrophe. Do get acquainted with them. The plane exploded in the air. It was a bomb. Let's check the recordings of the black box. First we have to check the... Oh, I can't leave. Plain blueprint about where it was kept. Right here. Oh, now I can leave. Is it so, Okay, I'm trying. This hatch? Nope, it was that hatch. Why is it so low resolution, and then why will it not let me click it? Do I need a special tool? Oh, that makes sense. It's important to keep order in your place of work. Put the cover on the pallet. Now I move the black box. And where do you want me to put it? In order to read the recordings of the aircraft last flight, we have to adjust the airwaves.
I'm not going down. Great flight! What a beautiful weather! What a perfect flight!
Let's see, the black box recording will add to the case. Come to the laptop and open the inbox. Okay. The recording was decoded correctly. The result of the reading: during the flight, the plane would rapidly lose altitude a number of times. Must be inspected whether it was caused by the weather conditions or the steering system malfunction. Okay. Some results are worth sending for further investigation. In that case, open the outbox and send the prepared message. Okay. Call the witnesses. Hello, yes, it was me who was taking care of the plane. The machine was new and functional. It was bought the previous year. It required no reparations, and the inspections were conducted on time. Okay. It hasn't added anything new. We must continue our work. Place all clues on the board. It's time to gather... Okay. Send the bottle. I have 3 clues on my desk. Let's check what's inside the mysterious bottle. Let's send it in for analysis. Got it. It's a disinfectant. Warning. Go to the packaging stand. Hey, thanks for just sitting here, Mr. Fastbox. An email has arrived. We thoroughly inspected the black box recording and compared it to the weather conditions on the plane's flight route. The losses of altitude were caused by the natural weather phenomena and not by any problems with the steering of the plane. The plane's control systems were functional. Okay. In order to attach the missing parts, you need a screwdriver. You'll find it on the tool station. Alright, got it. Okay, now... propeller. Whoop. And when the wreckage is put together, we can finally make a proper scan of the aircraft. This will give us a lot of answers. Go to the scanner and turn it on. Can of explosives. Hate it. What is that? That is such an earworm of a sound. Do we have that technology? Alright, we checked the and it turns out it contained hydrogen peroxide. The substance could not have influenced the plane accident in any way. It was not a bomb. The email. The scan has indicated a significant amount of TNT in the fuselage of the plane and numerous marks caused by an explosion. The plane most probably exploded in midair. Exploded in midair. Why was there so many parts? Anyway. Well, a bomb after all. This job will never cease to surprise us. There are 2 conclusions. It's only training, so the cause may be a bomb. Every clue ought to be thoroughly inspected, since even the most absurd one can turn out to be true. Let's also order the evidence on the board. there's just one more thing. We must correctly indicate the cause of the catastrophe. Put an X on the marker at the end of every clue on the board. It's a false trace, and a V if it's the real cause. Okay. Congratulations, you've finished your training. From now on, you can conduct investigations on your own. Good luck with your further investigations. I need to take care of other catastrophes. Bye. It's still, the whole thing doesn't make sense to me at all. Alright, due to your inquisitiveness, we managed to determine the true cause of the disaster. The investigation lasted 9 minutes. Okay, well, I guess let's go do the other one. Time is money. Alfred Bower, known as Crazy Fred, was conducting sprays with his well-worn old farming machine. The weather conditions were perfect. It appears a malfunction forced the pilot to make an emergency landing in a cornfield. Head to the scene and determine the cause of the accident. This looks nice. He said cornfield, right? Not that way. Okay, that's like here. Bye. Dude doesn't jump. I mean, he does. Check the condition of the victim. No one checked on the victim before I got here? Hey. Hey, buddy. Oh. A little banged up. Call for medical assistance. The pilot is alive. Call for help. Bye, dude. Oh, they were quick. Mark the crash zone. Secure the evidence. I saw this. Nothing. Wall. Invisible wall. Would the plane not be considered evidence? A whole? Alright, I'm so sorry. I think I'm gonna have to use the drone. Very shiny. We'll see. Oh. Must be the sun? I don't know why it's so shiny over there, but it is. Birds are happily chirping around. What a nice farmhouse. Vehicles. Oh, I can go over here. Got a nice barn. For sure I don't need to be over here, but okay. Nope. Oh. Apparently I can't see the barn. I know that I can use the drone. I am trying to do everything I can not to use the drone. Oh. Not letting me use it. It's just being very picky. Oh, that's right. I gotta stand in the spot. I remember. Thank you. A hot minute to react. Alright, read the document. The hand is weird to pop up. Okay. Nope. Crazy Fred Bellware. Description of event. Took off in his Air Tractor 502 and was spraying his cornfields. Suddenly, without any apparent reason, the plane started to descend. Thanks to the pilot's experience, he was able to make an emergency landing. I'm still flying over the fields. If all goes well, I'll be spraying the entire cornfield in 2 weeks. It's time for vegetable spraying. With the new tanks, it goes even faster. I went to the Fairmount Fair. I ate some delicious food, maybe a bit too much. I now have a stomach ache. I'm checking if the plane is in good condition. It'd be helpful if Stanley could take a look at it. I flew to Fairmount for some bigger shopping. Everything is working fine. There was a problem with the radiator, but I fixed it with gray tape. I attached new spray tanks. Now one flight and everything will be sprayed. I installed the black box. They ask why, and I tell them that I can. Engine regeneration, fluid replacement, hydraulic system inspection. No other repairs were performed. The owner has been informed about the poor technical condition of the aircraft. Inspection repairs carried out by Stanley Woodson. Engine is running worse and worse. I've looked at it, but I don't know what's wrong. I have to take it to Stanley. I fixed the throttle because it was sticking. Now it sounds great. The tank is not an original part of the airplane. You're got a little bit of a weird hitbox. Sergeant, what a break. I managed to determine that the witness to the accident was the neighbor Mike. Perhaps his testimony will be helpful. Mr. Fred Belwer was admitted to our hospital in critical condition and has not regained consciousness yet. When his condition improves, I will inform you by email. The plane was held together with duct tape. Inspections? What inspections? As long as something was working, it was working. And when it broke down, Fred fixed it himself. I don't know why, but Fred insisted on having a black box in the plane, so I helped him install it. Maybe there's some information on it. Thank you. I was sitting on the porch and watching Crazy Fred fly over the cornfield. At one point, the plane went straight down to the ground. Luckily, Fred is a good pilot and somehow managed to land. Maybe it is because of those huge tanks he attached to the plane himself. I told him, just like a friend, that with those big tanks, he won't go far. Too much load. Fuck. Shoo! I would have thought I would have right away gone to the black box, but I must not. What is the tank shield for? By its name, it implies that it protects the tank, but that, like, a worry? Boom. I love how it, if you look to the top left, it's boom. The scan did not detect any traces of explosive. It's a weird way to scan it. Where did we buy this guy? Oh, health and safety rules. Put the item back. Alright. Looking for the black box, but... Keep clear. A black box. So weird. Okay. I'm here. I guess let's get the email. Show that additional crop spray tanks did not affect the aircraft's payload capacity and were not the cause of the accident. See what I'm talking about? That's kind of just... Like the black box. I am trying. You weirdness is in my way. I'm fighting with that. What is that? Hey, I got a seat. Woohoo! Maybe you have to reach through the back of the seat to get to the... There we go. Okay, before we analyze the black box, let's grab it. Yeah. This one.
Fly, damn it, fly! What happened? What the hell? What's going on? Fuel? Fly, damn it, fly! What happened?
I think he's saying fly, damn it, fly. What's happening? The fuel? I don't... I must be missing a step.
What the hell? What's going on? Fuel? Fly, damn it, fly!
During the flight, the engine stopped functioning. The probable cause was fuel depletion. Check the fuel level. There was a fuel bottle over there, but it doesn't look like any. It was half full. Confirm. Don't drink. It's weird. I don't. Receive the box and email with the exact. We have analyzed the substance provided, and we can confidently state that it contained ordinary aspirin. The powders could not have had any impact on the pilot's motor skills. All right. Oh. Fuel gauge not working, showing the wrong valve. Likely. Agricultural machines aren't subject to mandatory inspections. I suspect that half the systems were faulty and barely holding up. The fuel indicator was not working. The tank was empty. Inbox. Wanted to is regain consciousness and his condition allows for questioning. Alright, call Fred. Fred. I feel weak. I don't know what happened. Was there not enough fuel? The gauge hasn't been working for a year, but I always refueled with 200 gallons of fuel, and it was enough. This time, my new employee Pedro refueled the plane. Oh. Pedro. I speak English little, si senor. I take airplane, as Senior Alfro said. 200 liters. Oh, 200 liters instead of 200 gallons. That's a problem. That was a big difference. Explanation of the cause of the crash. Crazy Fred modified his plane and installed additional spray tanks. However, it had no impact on the crash. It turned out that the cause of the disaster was the poor knowledge of the English language by the employee Pedro. He misunderstood Fred's instructions and instead of pouring 200 gallons into the tank, he filled it with just 200 liters of fuel. The damaged fuel gauge did not alert the pilot that he was running out of fuel, which led to the plane's descent. A big difference between... Alright, Crazy Freddy wasn't bothered by the accident. He stated that apparently it wasn't his time yet. He bought a new plane that he still personally pilots. However, this time he takes better care of its technical condition. Pedro, in his anger, Fred fired him from his job and wanted to press charges. However, he quickly remembered that Pedro was employed illegally. Ultimately, a week after returning from the hospital, he rehired Pedro. To avoid similar mistakes, he invested in an English language course for his employee. Poor Pedro. Alright, do your inquisitive. We managed to determine the true cause of the disaster. Took me 17 minutes. Alright, if you want to see more, let me know. I'll definitely bring you more.